Shakesyear, we're almost done with All's Well That Ends Well. We're in Act 5, Scene 3, and today we get to hear from Diana as part of the big reveal that's about to happen. So if you'll remember, there's all this stuff about back and forth with rings, and Bertram had a ring that actually belonged to the king that he had given to Helena, that Helena gave to Diana to give to Bertram when they were in bed, and Diana has Bertram's ring, which she says was a promise of marriage, and he's like, nah, not so much. And then they bring in Parolles, and Parolles is like, actually, yeah, he said he was going to marry her in this whole thing because, you know, Parolles is now completely downtrodden and been made an ass out of. So now Diana's got this ring, and she's like, you said you were going to marry me, so anybody that you marry now, you're marrying me to that person also, because I'm your wife, and all this stuff. And he's like, no, not really, and blah, blah, blah. And then the king gets back on the ring, and he's like, well, Diana, who gave you this ring? And she's like, nobody gave it to me. And he's like, well, then where did you find it? And she's like, I didn't find it anywhere. And he's like, well, then how did you give it to him? And she's like, I didn't give it to him. Dun, dun, dun. She's being all cryptic, which is actually doing nothing but pissing off the king. So he kicks her out of his court, and as she's being, like, drug out of the court, he's like, why would you come here and accuse this man of something that you have no proof for, no evidence for, anything like that? And she says, because he's guilty, and he's not guilty. He knows I am no maid. He'll swear to it. I'll swear I am a maid, and he knows not. Great king, I am no strumpet. By my life, I am either maid or else this old man's wife. And the king's like, get her out of here. And she says, good mother, fetch my bail. Stay, royal sir. The jeweler that owes this ring is sent for, and he shall surety me. And before this lord, who hath abused me, as he knows himself, though yet he never harmed me, here I quit him. He knows himself my bed he hath defiled, and at that time he got his wife with child. Dead though she be, she feels her young one kick. So there's my riddle. One that's dead is quick. And now, behold the meaning. And then Helena walks in and does a massive mic drop, and tomorrow we get to see the closing monologue from All's Well That Ends Well, and then we get to move on to the next play. Hooray! Mwah. I'll see you tomorrow.